Congruence. Two figures are said to be congruent if both are identical in all respect, that is, in shape and size. Congruence of simple geometrical figures. If two figures A and B are congruent to each other, we represent this as A is congruent to B, where is the symbol of congruence. Congruence of line segments. We can say that two line segments are congruent if they have equal length. Conversely, if two line segments are of equal length, then they are congruent. Congruence of angles. Two angles are said to be congruent if they have same degree measure. That is, angle ABC is congruent to angle PQR if measure of angle ABC is equal to measure of angle PQR. If two angles have same measure, they are congruent. Conversely, if two angles are congruent, then they have same measure. Congruence of circle. Two circles are said to be congruent if they have same radii. Congruence of square. Two squares are congruent if they have same sides. Congruence of rectangle. Two rectangles ABCD and PQRS are congruent if length and breadth of ABCD are equal to length and breadth of PQRS. Congruence of triangles. Two triangles are said to be congruent if there exists 1-to-1 correspondence between their vertices such that the corresponding sides and angles are congruent. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Then we have the following 6 equalities. AB is equal to DE, BC is equal to EF and CA is equal to FD. And angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E and angle C is equal to angle F. That is, corresponding sides and corresponding angles are equal. Example 1. Triangle ABC and triangle PQR are congruent under the correspondence ABC corresponds to RQP. Write the parts of triangle ABC that corresponds to A. Angle P, B. Angle Q, C. Line segment PQ. Thus, correspondence ABC corresponds to RQP means A corresponds to R, B corresponds to Q, C corresponds to P. So, A. Angle P corresponds to angle C. B. Angle Q corresponds to angle B. C. PQ corresponds to CB. Side, side, side. In the brackets SSS. According to this criteria of congruence, if three sides of one triangle are equal respectively to the corresponding three sides of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Example 1. Lengths of the sides of triangle are indicated. By applying SSS congruence rule, state which part of triangles are congruent. In case of congruent triangles, write the results in symbolic form. A. B. Solution. A. AB is equal to QP. Therefore, A corresponds to Q. AC is equal to QR. B corresponds to P. BC is equal to PR. C corresponds to R. Here, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle QPR. B. RS is equal to XZ, which is equal to 3.1 cm. RT is equal to XY, which is equal to 3.2 cm. And TS is equal to YZ, which is equal to 3.5 cm. Therefore, R corresponds to X, T corresponds to Y, S corresponds to Z. Therefore, triangle XYZ is congruent to triangle RTS. Example 2. AB is equal to AC and D is the midpoint of line segment BC. A. State the three pairs of equal parts of triangle ADB and triangle ADC. B. Is triangle ADB congruent to triangle ADC? Give reason. C. Is angle B is equal to angle C? Why? Solution. A. AD is equal to AD, common. AB is equal to AC, given. BD is equal to CD, as D is the midpoint of BC. B. Yes, triangle ADB is congruent to triangle ADC by SSS congruence criteria. C. Angle B is equal to angle C because triangle ADB is congruent to triangle ADC and angle B and angle C are corresponding part of congruent triangle. Side angle side in the brackets SAS. If two sides and an angle included between the sides of a triangle are equal to the corresponding sides and corresponding angle of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent to each other. We have AB is equal to DE, angle B is equal to angle E, and BC is equal to EF. Example 1. In the figure, E is the midpoint of AB and CD. Prove that triangle ACE is congruent to triangle BDE. Solution. In triangle AEC and triangle BED, we have AE is equal to BE, given CE is equal to DE, given angle 1 is equal to angle 2, vertically opposite angles. Therefore, triangle ACE is congruent to triangle BDE by SAS. Example 2. By applying SAS congruent rule, state the pairs of congruent triangles in the following figure. If there is any, write them in symbolic form. Solution. We are given AB is equal to DE, which is equal to 2.5 cm. AC is equal to DF, which is equal to 2.8 cm. But the included angle A of triangle ABC is 80 degree and the included angle D of triangle DEF is 90 degree. So, triangle ABC and triangle DEF are not congruent as included angles are not equal. Angle side angle in the brackets ASA. Two triangles are congruent if two angles and included side of one are respectively equal to the two corresponding angles and the included side of the other. Example 1. Given that triangle DEF is congruent to triangle MNP using ASA congruent rule, given that angle D is equal to angle M and angle F is equal to angle P, what information is needed to establish the congruence? Solution. Let us draw two triangles DEF and MNP with the given information, that is, angle D is equal to angle M and angle F is equal to angle P. Since angle D is equal to angle M and angle F is equal to angle P, so side included between angle D and angle F and side included between angle M and angle P should be equal. Therefore, DF is equal to MP is the additional information needed to establish the congruence. Example 2. O is the midpoint of the line segment AB if angle A is equal to angle B. Prove that triangle AOC is congruent to triangle BOD. Solution. In triangle AOC and triangle BOD, we have AO is equal to BO. O is the midpoint of AB. Angle OAC is equal to angle OBD, given. Angle AOC is equal to angle BOD, vertically opposite angles. Therefore, by ASA congruence rule, triangle AOC is congruent to triangle BOD. Right angle hypotenuse side RHS. Two right angles are congruent if the hypotenuse and one side of one triangle are respectively equal to the hypotenuse and the corresponding side of the other triangle. This is called the RHS congruence condition. Example 1. Measure of some parts of triangles are given. By applying RHS congruence rule, state which pair of triangles are congruent. In case of congruent triangles, write them in symbolic form. Solution. A. Angle ACB is equal to angle BDA, which is equal to 90 degree, right angle. AB is equal to BA, common hypotenuse. AC is equal to BD, which is equal to 2 cm, side given. Therefore, by RHS congruence, triangle ACB is congruent to triangle BDA. Example 2. It is to be established by RHS congruence rule that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle RPQ. What additional information is needed if it is given that angle B is equal to angle P, which is equal to 90 degree, and AB is equal to RP? Solution. AB is equal to RP, side. Angle B is equal to angle P, which is equal to 90 degree, right angle. So, we need their hypotenuse to be equal to establish RHS congruence rule. So, AC is equal to RQ is the additional information needed.